Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy AMJ here, bringing you a Crysis 3 gameplay, and I'm pretty sure that if you are actually watching this video on a subject that we're going to be speaking about today and thinking like, well, why the hell would I watch somebody playing a video game and take them seriously? You should understand that I understand that it is a game and that you should never take anybody playing a video game serious, especially on a matter like this, but I really don't know what the hell else to bring you, so I'm going to let you guys know what's going on in our world. So of course we all know we're going to war with ISIS, right? You know, and ISIS, for those who don't know, it's not a country or anything like that. It is a terrorist organization, and they are in Saudi Arabia. And apparently we had this thing where we had the ISIS leader prisoner of war, and it was crazy, right? He was a prisoner of war, and we had him, and we traded him for one of our U.S. troops. Actually, I think it was him and two others, matter of fact. There was a trade that happened, and now we're going to go to war with ISIS. The thing is that I have a problem with in this whole situation is that Obama's plan or his strategy to attack, basically what he's saying is that his whole strategy is that he's going to increase airstrikes. He said he doesn't want another ground war in Iraq, and that he wants to train Saudi Arabian troops, which that doesn't sound fucking smart at all. And his whole strategy for it sounds nice in a way, but then again it doesn't. There's flaws in it, but then there's flaws in everything. You cannot expect perfection. But let's evaluate the threat that we got from ISIS. Supposedly they want to come and they want to start something on American soil. They want our blood to be spilled. Now understand that this is, you know, around the time of 9/11 supposedly, and they're like all celebrating because of their amazing actions that they did because of the blowing of the towers and shit of this nature. So they just feel like, oh, well, since this is our anniversary and our day to joyous, let's just go threaten America with a whole bunch of threats. Now, do we know if ISIS is bullshit or not? We don't. But all I do know is that according to the Saudi Arabian king, that they want to come here in the next 2 to 3 months. So with that being stated, we have 2 to 3 months to prepare for a terrorist attack on American soil. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not ever recall us ever having a war on American soil. I've never heard of that before. And I mean, it may have happened. I may not have been there. Maybe my history isn't the best. I mean, that's not anything that I did, you know, just outstanding in school, but that is some crazy shit. So they want to have a war on American soil. They said they're going to come to us, guys. Now, of course, we all know that they're all the way in Saudi, man. They ain't gonna do shit. They're gonna fly their little planes, right? And America is going to intercept them. But then there's always that question that remains in my head. What if they don't? What if they don't? What happens if America does not succeed this time? Now understand, I do realize that we have the largest army and we're badass. I get it. I completely understand. I realize that we are to the core probably the most brutal shit that's out there. We are probably hands down the most powerful force to ever fuck with. Like Obama even said that if you threat America, there is no safe haven for you. I understand completely. America has shit down packed, but that does not mean that we are immortal. We are people just like they are people. We can die the same way. Things can happen. Mistakes can be made. Anything can happen. And this is a threat that I do believe that we as Americans should probably take seriously. 2 to 3 months to prepare for a war on American soil. That means citizens will be involved too. Now, it's not ISIS that's just, you know, threatening to come over here. Apparently they have a very high power on social media as well, and therefore people are starting to believe that they might actually start changing people's minds to start things in America from social media. So they basically are recruiting troops from outside. Like they are way over in Saudi Arabia getting people from America to change their mind to attack America, basically to help them out. They're damn near recruiting people from Saudi Arabia in America. It's crazy. Now, the thing that I feel about that whole subject is that if people's minds are being changed from social media, right? I don't see them as that big of a deal. Well, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that that's nothing that you should take lightly either. But understand that there'll be a lot smaller of an army of people converted from social media than if you take the whole ISIS terrorist organization and have them come down here. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they can still be a major problem. I don't know exactly what kind of chain of events that we're facing here, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if their threat is a legitimate threat. I don't know if they're just BSing and they're not even going to come over here. I don't know what's going to happen. But all I do know is that you guys, as my subscribers and people that listen to my voice, I think that you guys should be informed. A lot of people really do not look into current events and the things that are going on around them. A lot of people really aren't aware, and therefore I do believe that if you are subscribed to me, I care about you. You know, you care about me, obviously, yourself, for some sort of reason. There has to be some kind of connection, you guys, and I need you guys to understand that you guys got to be safe, man. This world is evolving and it's turning into nothing but turmoil and fucking chaos. I don't know if you ever just looked at things, guys. Just look, search things up, look up everything, every conspiracy theory that you can find, or just fuck a conspiracy theory. Look at the things that are just right there in front of you, the things that you just never seen. Open your eyes. This world is going to end. There's already signs of the end of the world that have been happening. We all know that if you're religious, in the Bible it says that the devil's supposed to come back and trick everyone into following him. And true or false, I don't remember the guy's name, but true or false, that there's a guy that's walking around claiming that he's Jesus and has a bunch of people following him. Think about it. Look at the facts for what it is. God said that there's a plan that he has to end the world, right? He says he's going to end the world, and that apparently nobody knows this date, not even his son. But if you think about it, what if we are going to end the world? And the reason why he didn't know the date, because he didn't know when we're going to fuck ourselves. And what if the time is now? What if the time is now? Supposedly, they say that it's going to rain fire on the end of the world. What if this fire that they speak of is a massive bomb that just destroys everything, completely erases everything? If you look throughout the Bible, you do understand that the last time God ended the world, he erased everything. And what do you think a bomb is going to do? Just think about it, guys. I mean, that's just from a religious standpoint. If you want to look at it from a logical standpoint, exclude religion from the situation completely, we're blowing ourselves up. This earth can only take so much before it's like, fuck this, fuck all of you, and it blows up on its damn self. Who knows what can happen? You don't know. With all the things that we've been inventing, especially scientists with these weapons and things, they've always asked the question, can we? But they've never asked the question, should we? And now we have all these weapons of mass destruction and things that are going on. There is no telling what can happen in this world, guys. And I really want you guys to understand and be prepared for anything. And I mean anything. And again, I know you guys are probably looking at like, damn, this is a gaming channel. Why is this guy speaking politics and current events to me as if I came here to be educated? I came here to look at video games. I don't care if you think that it's foolish of me to do something like this. I really don't. I feel like me being a person with some kind of knowledge on the situation and at least a voice, I have the ability to speak on it. I know that some people actually look down upon people that are smart, that like to play games. I don't understand why, but if you're one of those people, fuck you. I'm doing this because people have to know. And I know a lot of people as gamers especially, we don't actually look at things around us a lot. We typically look at things that are more entertaining than so serious. And therefore, this is a way to connect to those people that don't go looking for more serious videos. And I don't know, again, what's going to happen, guys. I don't know if this is all bullshit. I don't know at all, because we'll never know until we find out. But in the meantime, just make sure that you guys are armed with knowledge and that you understand the seriousness of the situation. If we have a war on American soil, just think of what can actually happen. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a video of America bombing them, and whenever their kids are in hospitals and people have been missing legs and all you hear is gunshots and bombs in the background of every freaking recording that you see on that side of them whenever they're in the middle of war. But imagine that happening on American soil, especially because America has to have the biggest population. We have to have more people than any of the continents on our homeland. Could you imagine the scale of their people being killed? But like times 50. We have a lot of people. A lot of people are going to die if what they're saying is going to be legit. A lot of people are going to get screwed over. It is not a game, guys. You need to open your eyes. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You need to look at the bigger picture and understand that a lot of things that are going on, guys, are pointing to signs that we are coming close to the end of the world. We've already reached our brink in stupidity. I don't believe this world can become more ignorant. We've already seen that our police is turning against us. We have seen a lot of things. Government keeping secrets. What happened to popular sovereignty? You can't have popular sovereignty if you're holding everything away from us. Look at everything that's going on. Look at the signs, guys. Look at it. Open your fucking eyes, guys. I know all of you have a fucking brain. And I'm not saying that you don't use it, but I think we should probably use it for different things instead of bullshit. Because some people be bullshitting. Okay, guys? Just look at the bigger picture. Understand where I'm coming from. Understand I'm not a conspiracy theorist or a crazy person. I'm being serious. Open your eyes. Yeah.